No, I could really live here.
It's nice out here in California, isn't it?
Is the weather like this every day?
Yes, with the rolling hills and the rolling greenhouses.
Alive with music.
This is where we need to be, this way.
Over here.
That's where
Okay.
Jen is, that's where the plants are. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Beatty from Growertalks magazine, and this is new,
Ellen Wells.
soon to be Californian, Ellen Wells. Giving up on Boston, are you?
No. At least not.
And we're from Growertalks at Green Profit Magazine, and we're covering the 2017 California Spring Trials. It's day two for us, first thing in a beautiful Saturday morning here. And we are in Santa Paula, around the corner from Pan American Seed.
Yep.
And we're covering two trials today. Green Fuse Botanicals, which is in that greenhouse over there. Floranova, which is a UK company. And we're going to cover them first because they're right that way, Jen. Swing around. Follow us. First thing we're going to take a look at. Good morning. Good morning. Now, first thing I want to say is Floranova was not at Spring Trials last year.
That's true.
They had a facility out in Lompoc, California, and they closed that facility to move all of their breeding and the work that was being done there to Chile.
Yes.
And they didn't invite us to Chile to do a trial down there.
That would be nice. I would like that.
If we could get the invite, we would go. But they skipped a year, and now they're doing their trial here at this leased facility that they're sharing with Green Fuse Botanicals. So that's why we didn't see their stuff last year, but you're going to see last year's stuff this year.
Yes.
And it's still new to us, even though it was old last year, and now it's still new. All right. How about the marigolds?
Okay, marigolds. African marigolds, to be exact.
This is their first African marigold series.
Dwarf.
It's a dwarf series. It's called Cheerleader. Maybe for those lovely pom-pom flowers see if they've got.
Now I get it.
There are 3 different colors.
We've got a gold, yellow, and orange.
And admittedly, that's gold. And it's, in fact, you can see it better now than we could an hour ago when we first came through.
I think it's the light.
This is a little more buttery, a little more lemony, let's say. But it's dwarf habit, good branching. They say these secondary flowers will come up quickly to fill in, so you don't just get that one big flower head for too long. So that's the Cheerleader series. Now here's a first. It's the first F1 phlox with a star flower.
That's right.
And it's called?
Pop stars.
And that's because they pop right up there. So in fact, this is only, I think, they said the second F1 phlox on the market.
Yes, that's what they said. Very unique,
right.
6 colors. 5 of them are here.
I like this. I like this blue. Look at those. Look at the close-up of that flower. Those are really cool.
That's amazing. Plant life is so cool.
Yeah, I love it. And they say good seed quality, good germination,
Yep, 90%.
plenty of seed in the bag. Now, how about something else spectacular? This is a Celosia plumosa type. Jen Zerk, I'll do this for you because you would love to do it. In fact, you want to just stick your hand in there, Jen. Just go for it.
Very dense.
This is called Bright Sparks.
3 colors.
It competes with the New Look type for garden performance. Yeah, you see yellow, scarlet, and deep rose. Here's what's interesting. This was bred, because this is a UK company, because they were talking about heat tolerance on this variety. Oh. But Floranova is a UK company. Turns out these were bred in India by a partner breeding company that they have, or a breeder.
Well, you know,
and that's where they were tested.
India.
So it's hot and humid there. And these colors almost look Indian to me. So that's Bright Sparks. How about
the best name for a Snapdragon
Andrynum Crackle and Pop. That has a ring to it. Snap, Crackle and Pop, if we want to use the short name for Snapdragon. You know, it's a dwarf series. They say that it's you know, competes with, say, Montego. It's a Montego type, or floral showers. Uniform is what they're claiming, both in habit and in bloom time. So you don't get some that bloom early, some that bloom late.
8 total colors.
And a great name. Let's see, keep going on. Freefall XL is their basket and ground cover type of pansy, which would compete with what, Ellen? Cool Wave.
Cool Wave.
I'm trusting. It's early. I'm trying to get those names coming out of you.
I haven't had my 3rd cup of coffee
yet. Because to call this one XL, like extra large, and yet we're only seeing flowers here. Here, Jen, I'm going to put my hand in here, and you can see, you know, they're not giant flowers. They're like really big viola flowers. It's not a viola, but it's a spreading, trailing type of pansy, which generally have smaller flowers. So Freefall XL is really the upgrade of their Freefall series. So eventually all of the Freefalls will have that kind of a habit. And there's the regular Freefalls. Now, let's get in the time machine and go back to 2016.
Oh, that's
that was your time machine music? That was good. This is one we would have seen last year. It's a seed Nemesia called Seventh Heaven. Now, there's only one other seed Nemesia on the market. I think that's Poetry, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is vegetative. So that makes unique from that standpoint. It is an F1 hybrid, nice and compact.
The lavender bicolor is fairly unique, they were saying, and it has a little bit of a fragrance.
It's the only bicolor from seed.
Well, that's
how
why it's
unique it is. So yeah, so that's seed Nemesia called Seventh Heaven. Here's something else unique: a seed-raised star type or stellar type of geranium. This is called Quantum. I guess it's a quantum leap in breeding. Who knows? Now, they're going to be a little later than typical seed geraniums.
Right, about a week later.
Pintos and Mavericks and things like that. But you get that really cool flower shape. And there's three colors.
Salmon's my favorite. There's salmon, red, and light pink over there.
Light pink. And there's also a mix.
And the mix has the white.
That includes white, which is going to be introduced as a separate next year. So you get a nice little range of colors. So that's Quantum, an F1 stellar type geranium. All right, so that was stellar geranium.
Quantum.
And we're still in 2016. These are still things you would have seen last year had there been a trial. Because they had plenty of intros last year. They were out there. Maybe you grew some of these things, including, this is spectacular, this is a Cosmos called Apollo.
Incredibly large flowers on that. And it's really because the petals are so large and flat, very flat.
Yeah, it's and less gapping. You get some flowers, I don't really even see, you might see this one here, but it's older, where you get a separation between the petals. Here they have really nice overlap, so it makes for a nice full flower. And it's bred to be a nice dense plant with lots of branching, so it doesn't get too scraggly.
And about 6 inches shorter than the competition. And we've got 3 colors, white and carmine, and we have a pink down here.
That's right. Nice knee-high flower for your garden. And well, that's all that's new for 2016 and 17, and I guess you could say 18 from Floranova. Of course, don't forget about they do Vinca, they do Portulaca, and through their Vegetalis line, they do lots of vegetables. No new intros for this year. But they say people are still learning about their really great patio vegetables, and when you see them here, you realize they're really good at it. They started this in 2009, and there are now a lot of competitors out there in the vegetable world, as they know. But I think we'll see more good stuff from Floranova and their Vegetalis line as well. So that's pretty much it from Floranova from 2017 and 16 California Spring Trials. It was fun going back in time of year. Yeah, we've aged though.